I just got fucking permabanned.
575 to 478.
Go ahead, 575.
The streamers are live and currently exploiting request permission to issue a permanent ban.
You have a go 575. Enjoy.
Roger that, and thank you.
These cheaters have been punished by the men and women from Ricochet. All streamers are guilty until proven innocent.
In my previous video, I ran Guardian True Sight against a player who was actively cheating live on stream. During that session, I witnessed a real-time ban by Ricochet, making it the perfect moment to test how well my script performs in a live environment. The analysis is now live. I just uploaded it. It features penalty simulations that many of you will find both insightful and entertaining. Since then, I've made major improvements to the detection logic, and I'm extremely happy with how accurately it now identifies both snap locking and soft aim. I've also added audio cues for detections and zone movement. I'm still not sure about that one, but we will see how it goes. Each session now also generates a full PDF report automatically, which I'll be showcasing later today, as this report is enough to either block a payment or ban a player. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. We're building something truly next level. I'm proud to say this release marks the move out of testing. But today's video is about someone who was permanently banned just yesterday, and yet the streamers are completely silent. His name is Stewo, short for stupid, and he's been caught playing and winning money, alongside names like Huskers, Jukies, and many others. He has been racking up massive amounts of money, this time in a $25,000 tournament. His team's captain, none other than Rakma, a name that's become synonymous with cheating allegations in the community, often mentioned in the same breath as the notorious Nadia. It doesn't stop there. Second place went to Natasha, who's been dodging credibility issues ever since her 2019 VAC ban from Valve for using cheats in Counter-Strike. That ban pushed her into Fortnite and later Warzone, but her gameplay still raises eyebrows. Meanwhile, Team Selly clinched first place, led by Selly herself, along with her partner, Omenic. These are two female streamers dogged by persistent accusations of using wallhacks and other exploits, with T being permanently assigned to console during wager matches for obvious reasons. Omenic's dismal performance at her first LAN event only fueled the skepticism, as she floundered with a 0.27 KD, finishing third bottom in the standings. This female is the only player to be shadow banned on LAN, as they were warming up while playing in public lobbies. If Stu was cheating just to limp into third, you better believe the ones that finished above him were also cheating. The Warzone scene, with these streamers at the center, is starting to feel like a circus. Honest players are fed up, and the prize money these teams walked away with is looking more like stolen goods every day. Here is a clip from the game they won in the tournament. You can tell by her reaction that she knows Stu is cheating. Well, they pretty much all are, where money is involved. I mean, just look at her reaction as Stu wins the map. Let me know in the comments if you agree. She clearly knows he's cheating. The acting is abysmal.
On the other side, Mr. Stevo, can you clutch up against what looks like Inkyo? That would be a no. There's still another 1v1 though. There's still one player alive down below. Who is it? Inkyo goes for the win and misses it. A massive game to potentially win it all. But it actually is Stevo. The man, the myth, the legend himself is gonna win the map, I believe. And the excitement here from Rakma, you can see.
Look at those eliminations. I mean, that's the game you were talking about, Coach. That was the game you were talking about, that we usually see at least a handful of monster games.
Oh, and he finished second place in the esports World Cup qualifiers, beaming teams directly from his bedroom, yet somehow thinks he's actually going to be allowed to fly to Saudi Arabia to play on LAN, after being permanently banned for using cheat software. How much more proof do you need that these streamers are taking everyone for fools? They're raking in as much money as possible, while Activision, in their complete ignorance, keeps handing out massive payouts to these frauds. And now we've got people congratulating a known cheater for joining an org? This little weasel, Ebates, a so-called coach for 100 Thieves, has achieved absolutely nothing, understands the game even less, and somehow still holds influence. Which brings me to another weasel, Len, or as he is often referred to as, a knocked-off bootleg version of Optic's Scump, like a Chinese imported version, if you will. Let's be clear. Len didn't just play with this permanently banned streamer once or twice. No. They played together many times. They've racked up tournament wins, collecting thousands in prize money. They even teamed up in the infamous Diddy Club's Special Invitational Baby Oil Championship. And guess what? Not a single word from the Repulse podcast. They didn't say a thing and couldn't even tell he was cheating. Here's the clip.
Oh my God! Stewo takes home the dub! Fucking 12 kills and the dub!
The competitive scene is a joke at this point. Seriously, just look at this guy. Watch his eyes as he glances off screen during the recent World Series of Warzone. I've reported him before for the exact same behavior. And guess what? He was docked points and fined $9,000. There's even a site where you can load up Twitch streams of other players, since everyone is required to stream while playing, making it easy to keep tabs on everyone's positioning. Now, I'm not saying with absolute certainty that he's doing it again, but come on. Why is he constantly looking off screen right before he engages enemies? Isn't it fair to question this, especially when he has a history of the same behavior? And once again, silence from the Repulse podcast. Not a word, not a single mention.
Let's go, bro, baby!
Get the fuck off me, you lot of dog shit! Remember
Come
that.
on!
Remember that.
Fucking up.
But getting back to Stewo, let's not forget he was a proud champion of the official Warzone Frenzy tournament. And for those who don't know, that's basically Activision's way of unofficially paying streamers to keep playing Warzone. Now remember, this isn't just any controversy. This streamer was banned for unauthorized software and manipulation of game data. That's a serious offense, a big deal, and yet the streamers are silent. So, I've already obtained the gameplay, and I'll be running it through Guardian TrueSight for a full analysis. For those following along, I've also submitted my work today for a mock PhD in computer science. I'll keep you all updated on its progress. Not to mention, I'm already working on a white paper. Exciting times ahead. Not only will this help validate the anti-cheat script with proper accreditation, but it'll also silence the critics who still refuse to accept the truth. But that's for another day. Now, this footage is from his win in the Warzone Frenzy tournament, and I'll be getting it analyzed today. If all goes well, I'll have the results up by tomorrow. Warzone streamers aren't exactly the brightest minds out there. They don't think like you or me. They operate in a world where bro, yo, and spamming the letter W is considered a full conversation. In short, they're simple, with a mindset not far from that of a child. I mean, think about it. What kind of person asks for a PC check to debunk Ricochet? I'm not joking, he actually said that. Now, this streamer was booted out of the World Series of Warzone, and rightly so. But then Call of Duty tweeted something last week that left me genuinely confused. Because, let's be honest, just about everyone in that tournament is using something to gain an edge over the rest. So I assume they made a typo, and I went ahead and corrected it for them. Just trying to help where I can to avoid any confusion. But they've been tweeting some ridiculous things lately. They're trying to convince the community that these teams are locked in and ready for the regional finals. Yet they conveniently failed to mention that both Ryda and Adrian were permanently banned just last month. Honestly, if anyone takes the World Series of Warzone seriously, I actually feel sorry for you. It's the most corrupt tournament in Call of Duty history. The moment you start turning a blind eye to permanent bans is the moment you become part of the cheating problem yourself. Streamers should never ever be allowed to speak out about cheating when they're ignoring the fact that Swag is competing with a permanently banned cheater. Just let that sink in. Please be sure to like the video, and I'll be sure to keep you all updated on any new developments. I'm Call of Shame. God bless every one of you on the other side of the screen.